Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Sinar Furkoni and I'm a representative from Group 3. The members of our group are Fitri Rahmasari, Inayah Furkoni, Nada Indah Surentu, Rizky Ramadhani Adam, and Miftahul Jannah Asir. On this occasion, I would like to present the results of our discussion. The title of our story is You Are the Reason. Elements of fiction of our story. The first element is character. There are 6 characters in our story. The first one is Cesario V. Brilliant, or V. He is quiet, smart, cool, and handsome boy. The second is Lalisa Aura Edison, or Lisa. She is beautiful, smart, and cheerful girl. The third is Brilliance Irvin. He is V's father. The fourth is Valencia Jedita. She is V's mother. The fifth is Mr. Bayu. He is V and Lisa's Indonesian teacher at the school. The sixth is Mr. Dodi. He is V and Lisa's physics teacher at the school, who is a kind and young teacher. The second element is setting. For the setting place, we use 4 setting places. The first one is the classroom. The proof is in the sentence Mr. Bayu, which is an Indonesian language teacher who is currently teaching in the classroom. The second is gate. The proof is in the sentence Lisa had been waiting for V to be at the gate. The third is Lisa's house. The proof is in the sentence at Lisa's house they discuss a lot about their group task. The fourth is the airport. The proof is in the sentence at the airport V hugged Lisa tightly before Lisa got on the plane. For setting time, we use 3 setting times. The first one is in the middle of the first semester in 2019. The proof is in the sentences in the middle of the first semester in 2019. Children, we have a new transfer student from Singapore. Please introduce yourself, said Mr. Bayu, which is an Indonesian language teacher who is currently teaching in the classroom. The second is on Wednesday. The proof is in the sentences the next day at school on Wednesday. V, you were riding a motorcycle, right? Asked Lisa to V. He replied while walking to the parking. Okay, I'll wait you at the gate, yeah? Said Lisa, smiling at V. The third is on the 4th month of 2020. The proof is in the sentences. On the 4th month of 2020, Lisa and her family had to go to Korea because Lisa's father had business there. Lisa is confused because she doesn't know how to get her to tell this problem to V. The third element is plot. For rising action, I will read it. Lisa is waiting for V to be at the gate. It was clear on her face that she felt hot, but for V, he actually saw it as cute. At Lisa's house, they discuss a lot about their group tasks, but not only that, V starts to feel comfortable with Lisa. He likes the way Lisa jogs and laughs with him. V felt strange. Imagining Lisa's face made a smile etched on his face without realizing it. Hey V, wake up, you shouldn't be like this, he said to himself and ruffled his own hair. He even had more moments with Lisa, which made him even more unable to hold back his feelings. Lisa has really succeeded in turning V into a new person. V's feelings are getting sticky, which makes him want to be more than just friends. In the park, he expresses his feeling with a doll. I love you, Lalisa Aura Edison. A voice came from the doll on Lalisa's hand, a doll from V. Lisa, who was waiting for this moment, immediately felt happy because she had liked V for a long time since they first met. But Lisa stifled this feeling because she felt her love was only one-sided since V was always cold to her. But that day, her love had been repaid. Then she answered, Yes, I want. And immediately, the tears that she had been holding back now fell on her cheeks. After officially dating, their relationship even became better with their family also knew it. Even though sometimes there is a disturbance in their relationship, however, they can get through it with a cool head. For the climax, I will read it. After several months since V and Lisa dating, it is with a heavy heart that Lisa has to leave V for several months. On the 4th month of 2020, Lisa and her family had to go to Korea because Lisa's father had business there. Lisa is confused because she doesn't know how to get her to tell this problem to V. With a heavy heart, Lisa has to tell V about this problem and she calls V. With grace, V also allowed Lisa to go to Korea with her family. V accompanied Lisa to the airport. At the airport, V hugged Lisa tightly before Lisa got on the plane. And it came when Lisa had to get on the plane and Lisa had to leave V. V saw Lisa's departure sadly, and V went home. When he arrived at the house, he watched TV, and it turned out that the plane that Lisa was riding had an accident. For the fourth element is conflict. The conflict of this story is when Lisa's father has a business that requires he and his family to go to Korea. So he and his family had to leave Indonesia for a while. Lisa and V, who were dating at that time, had to separate. However, while on a trip to Korea, an accident happened to the plane used by Lisa and her family. The fifth element is point of view. The point of view used in our story is third-person omniscient, because the author doesn't focus on just one character like Lisa's feeling, but the author also tells how V feels. The proof for V is in the sentence. He even had more moments with Lisa, which made him even more unable to hold back his feelings. The proof for Lisa is in the sentence. Lisa, who was waiting for this moment, immediately felt happy because she had liked V for a long time since they first met. For the sixth element is theme. The theme of our story is love does not have to be together because love can make a person's personality change, for better or for worse. Okay, I think that's all our presentation. Thank you so much for watching this video, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.